Here we are with the least loved GTR in the whole family, the whole series, the R33. You could call it the black sheep, but not in my opinion, and not in many others. There's a few facts that you have to know. This car here was the first car to break the 8-minute production lap record on the Nürburgring lap. 7 minutes and 59 seconds. It just beat it. It held the world record. Now, what they've done is they've changed it from the R32. So we're going to go back in time. They've given it a wider track, longer wheelbase. It's heavier. It weighs 1,530 kilograms, whilst the R32 GTR weighs 100 kilograms less. This car has 17-inch rims. R32 has 16-inch. On the R32, they're 225 wide. On the R33, they're 245 wide. They've changed the aerodynamics. The coefficient drag is down from 0.4 to 0.35. Everything in this car has been changed except for that motor. The suspension has been revised. The Atessa has also been revised. That's the all-wheel drive system. And the Hikas all-wheel drive steering has also been revised. This particular car here, 2.6 litre twin turbo, straight six, unbelievable. It is a dream to drive. But the R33 is all about magic. And you know what? We're going to take it for a spin, give it a review, and show you how much magic this produces. And at the end of it, it's your choice whether you're going to love this car or you're going to dislike it. But in my opinion, it is a damn good car. It's about time to get in and take it for a spin. It still feels quick, it does. Okay, they say it's a lot heavier, but when you're sitting behind the wheel, it doesn't feel like a boat. Everybody says, oh, it's a boat. It doesn't, believe me, no way. It feels lighter than the R32 GTR, really. And the steering is so precise. I love it. Everything feels so tight about this thing. It's a tight feel. It's mechanical, it's raw, and it still feels like a race car in a way. It feels nice and tight around corners. The gear shifts are so precise. Look at that. The throws aren't that long, and it's so tight in this particular car. I love how it is. The way it feels, the steering wheel is also tight, and this Nismo steering wheel, whilst being a factory option, adds a little touch to it, so it gives you that more race feel. But the whole car in general is just so mechanical. That's what draws me to the GTR. The R33, yes, okay, the suspension bounces around a bit on the road in a way, but they've softened up the suspension at the front and they've stiffened up the rear, and those sway bars, you can really feel that they're tightening the car together. They bring it together so the roll around corners is a lot better than the R32 GTR, hence why it was 20 seconds quicker at Nürburgring. So you take a little roundabout and you can just feel it. It's just so precise, which is what I like. And the RB26 2.6 litre straight six 276 horsepower engine is really, really good. It sounds good as well. It sounds smooth, and the power delivery is smooth. But although up at 5,000 RPM, the twin turbos just kick in and they throw you back, and you can feel that power. The power just builds up instantaneously, which is really, really cool. I like that feature. Coming out of the corner, see, put your foot down, plenty torque there. Well, this car, the R33, has 11 pound-feet of torque more than the R32 GTR. And 0 to 100, they say 5.6 seconds for the R32 GTR. This car here, 5.4 seconds, so they've shaved 0.2 seconds. But some tests have shown a 0 to 100 speed of under 5 seconds. We're going to put that to the test in a moment. But stay tuned for that. That's coming up in this clip. But the car just looks so beastly, doesn't it? It's just so wide on the road. It's got that big presence, especially being white. It's like the white beast right now driving. the R33 GTR has that improved high-car system, which is the all-wheel steering. It's got the improved Atessa, which actually is the all-wheel drive, and in that the car has a different weight distribution, so they changed the way the torque moves around. And the weight distribution in this car is pretty good, because instead of being more front biased, now it's more centralized. They've actually moved all the way towards the middle of the car. So now it's a 55 front, 45 rear with this revised R33 compared to the R32 GTR. But it's a nice car. It's nice to drive. It's smooth. It's silky smooth. I love how smooth it is. Then put your foot down, you know, you got plenty get up and go. Just plenty. More than you need. Sitting position is pretty good. You've got so much room, so much leg space. You can recline your seat without a problem, and you can also seat 2 adults out back. But otherwise, there's a lot of reach in this car. Like basically, the buttons, minimal buttons. The doors, there's only 2 switches. Put your windows down, and that's it. And then you can lock your doors. It's very versatile. It's an easy car. You can park it anywhere. You can do whatever you like with it. Use it as a weekend, as a collector car, because now these have become collector cars. Everybody loves how collectible they are. The prices are just skyrocketing. So you've got a speeder that only goes to 180 kilometers per hour, so that's because it's been limited for the Japanese market, where a lot of people change them out and put the 320 kilometer per hour Nismo speedos, but we're not going to be doing that to a very original car. If you look at the way these cars are, they had a gentleman agreement which limited these to 276 horsepower, but a lot of dyno tests have proven that these cars put out over 300 horsepower. I look at the R33 GTR as an upgrade to the R32. A lot of people think that it's going backwards. Believe me, it isn't. This car has progressed. It has racing heritage. In 1995, at the Le Mans 24-hour race, this placed 10th. And as a result of that, what they did was in 1996, they built the LM variant of this R33 GTR, but it came 10th in 1995, placing it quicker than some of the McLaren F1 GTR cars that were in the race and the Ferrari F40 LMs. Like, how awesome is that? Yes, the 95 car that Nissan took to the track was an actual wider car. It had more power, obviously, but it was basically a tuned up R33 GTR built upon the R33 GTR baseline. But if you ask me, when you look at the GTRs and which one you have to buy, I've got to sum it up like this. The R32 has all the pedigree, the race history, everything about it that makes it so special. They made 40,000 of those. The R33, they made 16,600. So you have to have that as well. It still has a race pedigree. But the only one that doesn't have a race pedigree is the R34 GTR. But they only built 14,000 of those. So they're very, very unique. But overall, you really have to have all three. You know what? You have to have all three. And that's why I'm hunting all three. Because each one has a very unique character. They're all very different. One does something better than the other. You know, you can't really say which one is better. It's basically all three have the same RB26 motor. They have revised turbines. So the turbines, like in this car here, it's got ceramic turbines in the turbos. Whereas the other ones have steel turbines. And here we have a car that a lot of people don't deem that special. But breaking that production lap record at Nürburgring of 8 minutes and producing a time of 7 minutes 59 seconds makes this very, very special, and it will always have a place in people's hearts. If not in yours, definitely